Ooh, Pyra Mythra from OmniElement and Corrin from Cubchuu.
All right. Warming down there, hand on the heart, control yourself. Gets a little nerve-wracking when you're in that competition, but we'll see what both these players can do. It's going to be another PS2 start. Well, we got OmniElement versus Cubchuu. Let's get a rest started.
All right, we see. I think the interesting thing about this matchup is his range here. Oh, here goes the big combo. Finishes off with the Ray of Punishment there for OmniElement. That's 48% right off the bat, but I'm quite interested to see how OmniElement plays this matchup against Cubchuu, because Cubchuu is one of the more better seasoned players in the Tri-State area, and I've seen their Sora. I've not seen their Corrin quite yet.
Let's see what's on display on here. There's been a rise of the Corrins, especially after we've been seeing what Shadow can do, and shoutouts to the Texas player. Should be. Hope I got that one right. Especially I'll hear about it later. But continuing on there, Omni has been a flurry of attacks, and the Pyra is out forward till lands. Can Cubchuu make it back up there just barely, but utilizes the speed from Omni. Missing out on there. A parry happens, but no. And the pin misses as well. A lot of things are happening left and right, missing out on opportunities, but Omni still has the percent lead. Just needs like a quick up smash at a shield of some sort as Cubchuu is clinging on to their stock.
Yeah, and never seen the double upper coming out. And this is a little bit of a problem you have when you're playing Pyra Mythra, because while Mythra being nice for speed control and neutral interaction, okay, never mind. I'll dismiss what I said. That's an up smash that's taking the stock.
Yeah, but like you said earlier, it's like Pyra Mythra, really the perfect thing. Like you're exchanging speed and frame data for power, and you know, Mythra is one of those characters that can kind of struggle in that department, but you would want that mobility, especially against Corrin. Corrin's one of those characters that kind of eats slower characters alive. So I don't blame for it once you just missed the opportunity with Pyra saying, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get right back onto Mythra. I want that stage presence. I want this frame data in your face type of deal as Cubchuu stays alive so far. And that's Cubchuu trying to finish off the stock, as I should be saying. And right now, it's looking real difficult.
It's looking difficult. There is the up B right there from Cubchuu. Not allowed to take a stock quite yet. Uh-oh. And that's a Chroma Dust. Did not catch the projectile on it, though. That would have been a big tech situation if it landed.
And scared to let go of that shield. Really there, and as well as the up tilt clipping it out. We're going to see Mythra back up on there. The turnaround jab. Instead, Cubchuu missing out on a potential punish, and nice little talent tilt threatening out that shield. Trying to get the sniper shot, but it's not going to connect. Sent to the skies. Dragons are rising up into the air, and the jump as well. But Omni is still holding on to this stock, and Cubchuu. Oh no, I think that could have been an up smash out of shield.
Okay, I'm also a little curious why that was a reverse lightning buster out of the down tilt there, but there finally takes a stock for Cubchuu. Already pretty behind, but we cannot take anything for granted. We've seen this type of lead before, and that's another lightning buster that's just going to hit a shield.
Yeah, but no punish. So it should be a-okay. A lot of rage on this Corrin, though. Want to see what can be done. Missing out on that one. There's too much percent on it, and great usage of the foresight. Cashes out a little bit with some there, but the pin, I like that. Just going off stage with it and trying to land that sniper shot. I appreciate the effort. I really do. But stuck on that platform, that pin could have been deadly, but instead, it's going to lead on there. The multi-hit of the up smash causing that little weird interaction. All of a sudden, Cubchoo's in an advantageous position within the side B is on there. No punish, however.
There's a jab. And that's going to take the stock right there for OmniElement. Now you got to do your damage with Mythra. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going to be happening here. Forward lands for Cubchuu. Another one lands. Okay, forward slash just out of range. Pin missed us a 2-frame. And now OmniElement's going to land on the stage. This is a bad play to Mythra. Okay, yeah, there you go. You got the landing, but once again, off stage, double dash attack. It's just quite interesting right now for OmniElement because you're landing those combos and Cubchuu just not getting most out of those straight hits. But here we go again with advantage.
Yeah, there's a lot of expectancy with, like, you get a falling nair, which leads into, like, a 3-4 hit combo, but the switch gets baited out on there, but it won't be lethal. Instead, it's going to be another nair trying to track it down. It's going to be the Pyra surviving out on there. Cubchuu cannot finish this stock, and Omni able to stay alive. Pyra is still out to play, trying to go for a 2-frame with that dare. It's going to be running directly into that up smash, just lets it rip back onto the Pyra and gets the stage control. Mythra is switched out. Pin is not going to connect, but instead the jump afterwards lands the up air. Big sigh of relief from Cubchoo's and staying alive, but Omni so far has good control of it, but we'll see what this Corrin can do.
The set's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. And you're seeing more of these combos like air dodges through the up air. And now, once again, Omni got station control and gets this big detrimental damage right now. Cubchuu slowly getting back into this game. And this is a problem for this Mythra for OmniElement. And with the back air!
A blink of an eye and you'll miss it. That comeback came out of nowhere. Cubchuu feeling himself. And I would too. It looked real bad. It looked terrible. And OmniElement seemed to have everything in control. A whole stock ahead, 90%. But it was just this little blunder under the jump afterwards. Cubchuu taking a big sigh and then just stacking so much damage. So many interactions went right. That was like one of the first pins that landed, signifying that something different was going to go show up. And that switch, a little bit of an autopilot mistake on there. As we see right back onto the Corrin.
And once again, we go back to PS2 here, so definitely OmniElement has the confidence to at least win from this point onward, but I think this is a player problem, as the Ray of Punishment just misses again. How many times has he missed Ray of Punishment and Chroma Dust this entire set?
It just takes one to land. That's all that really needs to happen. Take as many of those shots, you're not going to get punished anyways, so you might as well kind of go for it and continue on forward with this aggression. Oh! And we'll take it up on there. I'm loving this little color shot, trying to go for the footstool. Yes, but the great tech. I love that from Cubchuu. Hyper aware of that one, saying you're not going to get me with that. As we're sitting right back into there, and this time it's going to be OmniElement taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, the tables have been turning.
Nice.
And the backer just catches the air dodge there. OmniElement thought Cubchuu was going to swing a little bit earlier, but instead Cubchuu wise enough to wait for it, and the back air is rewarded.
Gets rewarded, and it's going to be the rapid jab. Trying to get it out on there. We got Pyra out. The 2 forward tilt's not going to connect. Had the right idea on the roll timer. The straight tilt attacks are landing. Yeah, landing right on top of that platform. Great down smash, cutting it off on there. The dash tech was inches away from landing. That side P not going to connect at all as Cubchuu wanting to hold on to this lead. And I think this is where Corrin can really do some damage. And great usage of the shield actually tilted it downwards to avoid a potential shield poke. So OmniElement needs to find some way to finish this stock fast, because so far you're taking a lot of damage. The pin lands. Will you be able to make it back? Missing the dare.
I see what he wanted to take him down with you, but unfortunately the downer just missed entirely, as the prominence revolt for OmniElement was. And nothing nice. The same, but that's not going to happen the second time though.
Just shuts it out on there. My goodness. OmniElement running the Mika colors. Mika Expo has been kind of popping off here in Arizona. But right now, it seems to be all Cubchuu. That burst of confidence after game number 1 working wonders and dividends in this number 2. As OmniElement has just been struggling to find some way to answer it. And this is also the time where these pins have been landing.
More up airs landing here. Okay, Providence Revolt does not catch Cubchuu, unfortunately. Rapid Jack comes out from OmniElement, gets caught with the pin unpunished. Switches to Mythra, wants to get back onto the neutrality. And CD's Nares come out from Cubchuu. They're doing a whole lot of damage and a whole lot of pressure. And yeah, these trades are not becoming favorable for OmniElement anymore. And although you're in an advantage, how long are you in there?
I mean, Cubchuu can make a comeback. OmniElement trying to do the same up throw. Won't be able to kill, so instead opts for the back throw. Instead, holding onto that forward smash. Great roll around. That's going to be the answer. Unfortunately, not the biggest amount of that punish, but landing on that nair. Forcing out the air dodge once again. All these defensive options are just kind of getting read out.
No!
Wow! The pin landed for the 2-frame. Wasn't expecting that response, so a little bit of an air dodge. Direction air dodge actually was not able to grab onto the ledge, but real good stuff on Cubchoo's end. Entirely different playstyle in game number 2. Much more confident.
Yep, and it exposes the recovery issues on both Pyra and Mythra, where if you get caught on the rising hitbox of Prominence Revolt, if you're not ready for anything, you will easily lose that stock. And this was something that just happened before with Pharaoh against Chaotic Dubs just earlier, but OmniElement, the next victim of a big lead.
Yeah, so you got to be careful, especially against characters like Corrin. They're one of the characters that can like get a good comeback going if they're able to get the frame data going, or as well as hold on to leads, as you kind of saw earlier in game number 2. Like, it was looking so good, but this mistake afterwards, the jump, if it was just reacted just a little bit faster, Omni could have gotten the punish that maybe could have continued on with this run. But this was like the highlight moment. This is the first time that pin is connected in the previous interaction, and that bait waiting out on there, and the bear just connects, obliterating that stock. And just game number 2, Cubchuu was just on an absolute tear.
Yeah, from start to finish, more likely. Yeah, look at that. Right there, OmniElement thought Cubchuu was going to swing a little earlier, but instead baits out the. But you air dodge there to bait Foresight. Okay, well, we don't talk about that down there. He tried to take OmniElement down, but responded pretty well. And yeah, that's Cubchuu moving on to the next round of pools.
Oh, like it's kind of showing something that all the pins just didn't work until Cubchuu started to turn around on there. Like, look how many pins landed in game number 2, all on there, including like all the 2 frames and stuff like that. So real good stuff on Cubchoo's end. We'll be moving on in that bracket, and now up on the stream we have a lot of potential matches, but let's see what we can go on here. If y'all don't know, this is Fusion 200th the anniversary. Glad y'all can come on here. If you're in the stream, if you're watching them there, if you're looking around, we appreciate you participating in this nice little event here.